Welcome, risky people. Today we are playing a map, Australia and New Zealand. We are playing progressive. Folks, I would like to invite you to like and subscribe to the channel. If you enjoy this content, consider supporting me so that I'm able to continue doing it. So, as I said, we're on a progressive Australia and New Zealand. The settings are as follows. We are round 1, global domination, 60-second turn timer with auto setup, medium AI. We are playing casual, not on ranked, progressive cards, no alliances, no fog, blizzards are on, and no portals. Alright, so we are in the second seat. Looking like we have 1, 2, 3 positions that are probably going to survive. Folks, I'm going to get some music on in the background, just so you're not stuck with the sound of my voice the entire time. Alright. I'm going to want to get over to where Purple's 2 is. Red seems to know what's up. They've set themselves up with at least 3 positions. Looking like potentially 4, 5 position play if they don't get knocked. Alright, so in the first position we have Nim Owusu from Canada. Next from Germany we have General Ka. Purple from Thailand, I want to say, General Triumph. I'm not sure of the country. General Agrawal. And General Winkle from Sweden. Sweden? Maybe. Not too good with geography, folks. Alright. Alright, we're going to start off nice and early with the question today. I'd like everyone who watches this video to put down in the comments, what is your number 1 childhood game you used to play? What is your favorite childhood game you used to play? It could be a board game, it could be a sport, it could be a video game, any game. What is your favorite childhood game? And how does that make you feel when you think back on that game? I'll start. The number 1 game I had as a child, which probably equates to me liking Risk as much as I do, is actually Axis and Allies. It's a strategy board game that my dad introduced to me and my brothers, and we used to sit around, talk a bit of smack, and play this game, reenacting World War II. Okay, blue slapping into pink. No, they want to claim their bonus. Alright. So we are in a 3-position game by the looks of it, folks. Orange will probably pull in and take Victoria. Pink will probably want Queensland, so if I have to move down into New South Wales, I will. I also don't like Purple's 2 sitting right there. I'm very close to a lot of Purple. Purple could line a kill up on me very easily. He could go 1, 2, 3. It is very early, so I don't need to worry about that yet. I think we will see Orange take Victoria now. No. Okay. Orange has a clue about what they're doing. They'd like to separate their positions. So we put 2 here, 2 here, and we're in a 4-position game. I bring this over 1, getting me another territory away. fortify back. No, okay. What's the likelihood that red slaps that? Lost one on that. Okay, end attack phase. And let's fortify here. In a 4-position game, not terrible. Okay, so Pink's playing this game like fixed. He wants his bonus. He's going to take his bonus. That's going to leave us very short. We are a short stack right now, especially considering purple sitting on 27, red sitting on 23. Blue and I are looking like the fish. Have to strengthen the 3 on the next go around. I think red takes a bonus now. We might be licked, folks. Okay, let's identify who we can kill. So we've got blue here. Blue is card blocked there, blocked off from us there and there. So we can't do blue. So red looks like our only potential for a kill at any point in this game so far. Purple, too strong. Orange, 23. Too much of orange's units are focused on the right. We won't be able to take an orange kill anytime soon. Pink really hit a 5 stack and lost 1 troop. Wow. Folks, you gotta look at the maps, right? So he was willing to hit a 5 stack with a 9, potentially lose up to 3-4 troops for a 5 trade-in every turn. Now it would take you a full turn to recoup that, and so you're net neutral on the first turn that you take it, and you're actually net negative on the second turn that you decide to take that. Orange doesn't take a bonus yet. All right, so we want to get away from these players. Some of them looking a bit terrifying, to be honest. I think red goes for their bonus now. Let's get the fist bump ready. No? He's going to single stack. Wow. Okay, my game is sunk, folks. He wants... My game is absolutely sunk. Must be the reason why I'm king of my castle. Must be the reason why I'm free in my trestle. Must be the reason why I'm king of my I've got one play, and it's this. Must be the reason why I'm free in my trestle. So I've put myself in one position. The reason I've done this is because the 3's not going to live if orange... So I've lost too much now. I lost a 6, I lost a 5, I lost a 2 somewhere around here. If any player decides that they want to take a 5, which is a terrible roll, don't do that, Pink. I thought red had an idea as to what they were doing, but it's just not the case. Pink has no idea what they're doing. They're hitting large stacks for no personal gain. So red and I are looking like the fish. However, red's kill will be viable when it's time to trade in. Blue kill will be viable if they get knocked from up there. Blue looking very fishy. And Blue has botted out by the looks of it. Not willing to stick around and find out. No, they are still in the game. Cool. Folks, I realized that at the end of the series, New Plays series, when we finally hit GM, we did not finish Gothic Horror Tales. So what I'm going to do is we are going to listen to a little bit of that now.
Instantly chill.
Here we go.
The body belonged to a girl no older than 20, her dress torn and stained with blood, and her throat grinning wickedly like a second mouth. The crowd surged forwards as more and more horrified onlookers joined the throng, and a moment later there was a loud whistle, signalling the arrival of a constable, who forced his way in through the crowd.
Come on, what's going on? What? God have mercy. That's little Lizzie Lorner. What happened? Who found her?
I did. Poor Lizzie ain't right finding her like this.
Garvey? It's a bit far off Mill Lane for you. What were you doing out here?
Out for a tipple, your mind? And a pheasant for Mrs. Garvey.
Alright then. What time did you leave the pub?
About 8:30, I'd say.
8:30? She's stone cold, man. Been dead for hours. Why didn't you report her sooner?
Well, she weren't dead when I saw her. No, sir. I just left the tavern, you see. Heading home to her warm pot of Mrs. Garvey's stew, God bless her. When I see Lizzie coming back down the way towards me. So, I give her a smile and call out. Only she barely seems to notice me. Pale she was and in a right state. Clutching an old book in her hands. So I watch her go down the lane and I have half a mind to follow her, you know. When I hear this awful screaming coming from the opposite end of the lane.
It wasn't Lizzie?
No, sir. God-awful howls send shivers down me spine just to hear it. Ain't for a pair of lungs as small as hers, poor thing. Oh, it's not right what happened to her, poor Lizzie.
Alright, come on, Garvey. Get on with it. There's a good man.
Begging your pardon, sir. So I followed the sounds, you see. Down the lane going back up the road till I was on the crossing. Can't remember how long I stood there, but it can't have been more than a few minutes when I saw the blighter.
Who? Who did you see?
It was nothing like I'd ever seen. Moved on all fours, if you can believe it. Great big head wobbling between its feet as it sped over the moors.
The moors?
Oi, it were as I say, by the time I come back the lane were empty. So I went on my way home.
Empty? Then when did you find Lizzie's body?
When I finally get home, Miss Garvey ain't too pleased to see me. Not without a pheasant between my arms. I forgot it, you see. Back in the pub.
So you went back then?
Oi, must have been about half midnight when I finally get back to the lane where I find poor Lizzie. And something else, mind.
What? What else did you find, Garvey?
I leaned forwards with the crowd as the miller reached into his pocket and produced a length of chain, at the end of which was a pocket watch. I stole myself, and when the miller turned the watch over in his hand and clicked it open, my stomach knotted so fiercely I was almost certain I would be sick over my shoes. It was my watch.
Where did you find that?
In Lizzie's hands, sir. Wrapped tighter than a hangman's noose. Find him, constable. Find the beast that did this to poor Lizzie.
Yes, well, Alright, Garvey. Thanks for the help. Alright now, everyone. Off you go. That's it. Time we call the doctor.
I had resigned myself to the darkest corner I could find in the tavern and pored over the morning's news, suddenly feeling more anxious as the memories of the previous night flooded my mind once more, this time with new resolve. I fought hard to settle my nerves at the thought of the bloodied pocket watch I had seen in the hands of the dead girl, when a gruff voice pulled me from my troubled reverie.
What'll you have?
With my luck, cholera.
As it happens, I've just a thing. Ah, there you are.
Thank you.
Nasty business.
I'm sorry?
That poor girl, done the way she was. Nasty business and all.
Oh, of course. Did you know her?
You learn a few things in a village like this, mister.
Noddle. Peter Noddle.
Noddle. Noddle. Why does that name sound familiar? I've got it. Percy Noddle. Your father was Percy Noddle. Sorry, Mr. Noddle,
No, it's fine.
He was a decent man, your father. And a bleeding good writer to boot.
So they say.
but there ain't nothing decent about what happened to him. Never knew he had a son, though. Must have kept it under wraps, being all what happened to him. That was a long time ago.
Three constitutes. and
Let's let
breaks
sleeping
me.
dogs lie. So,
Does not break
what
me.
brings you back to the Cotswolds?
As it happens, the same thing that brought my father here. I'm writing a book.
A book? Well, damned
Red
if I
takes
can
me.
read my mother's headstone, so that's off to you. Well, what's it about then?
Grimulf Manor.
What?
Alright, yeah, red pops me. I'm unfortunate.
Yes, well, nice seeing you, Mr. Noel. Let's be getting back to it. You take care of yourself, Mr. Norrell.
I did not know what came over the tavern keep, although I had my suspicions, which were mounting by the second. I spent much of the day wandering through the town, catching a glimpse of a few faces I could scarcely recall for all the grey hairs they had sprouted, and by the time I returned to the place I had arranged with the carter, an eerie darkness had settled over the fields.
Begging your
Trading
pardon,
right
Mr.
now because
Norrell.
I have a guaranteed
Took a little
set.
longer than expected to get that wheel back on. We should be at the manor by 10.
The cart rolled over the dark hillside, and I watched the silver fields shimmer beneath the pale light of the
I have a
moon.
guaranteed set.
I sat
to
nearest the
follow.
window negotiating with my diary like a thespian with a mirror,
On my
hoping
next
to catch a
turn,
glimpse
I
of the
can't be
notes
sitting
scrawled
on
onto the
fire.
pages, without much success. Growing weary with the effort, I slipped my diary into my pocket and lifted my gaze to the rolling hills for a time, before I noticed something strange out of the corner of my eye. At first, I wondered if it might have been a fox, or perhaps a figment of my imagination, but as the cart rolled closer to the manor, I was certain I could see a figure standing over the box. It was a most peculiar figure too, tall and standing perfectly, dressed from head to toe in a thin shawl. It did not move for as long as I watched it, except for its head. It seemed to trace the crossing of the cart over the grounds, until eventually the fog thickened and the clouds hid the light of the moon so that it disappeared from sight. 10 minutes later, the cart came to a halt. What's wrong?
It's the bogs, Mr. Norrell, sir. They flooded the grounds. The horse won't cross them, and I can't risk the cart getting stuck.
Oh. Well, that's quite all right. I'll walk the rest of the way.
Oh, that's very kind of you, Mr. Norrell, sir. Very kind indeed. Take this lantern. You'll need it. Oh, and,
Mind yourself in the manor, Mr. Norrell.
take care, Mr. Norrell, sir.
Red's also a pretty good. If Red opens me again, he is a very, very satisfying film. I need to do kind of like this now. Oh, that's orange. Sorry. Orange is a very satisfying film. Let's fortify down.
Who's there? Who's there? Show yourself.
Folks, look at your game. Look at your game, look at your surroundings, right? Pink has a trade on 5. A guaranteed
I've got to
10
get back.
set to come to follow.
I've got to get back. Come on. Come on. Box. I've got to be careful.
Red skips. need to get a car.
Come on. I'm stuck.
Alright, we have our set.
Come on. It's no use.
And he breaks me because he doesn't remember what red did. He doesn't remember what orange did. He only remembers what I did.
Now's the land. Quick. Okay. Come on.
Purple gets mucked up here. Orange gets mucked up here.
Okay. Alright. Alright.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That was bot movement, so purple is now a bot. That works very well for
I
us.
can't see. I can't see these damn bugs.
Red take the orange kill. Alright folks, that was the first episode of The Manor on the Moors. I will have the link in the description of the video. Check it out on Spotify. Honestly, extra special thank you to the author who gave us the rights to use that. Thoroughly enjoyed listening to it and sharing it with you guys, the people of the world. I'll be back in a second folks. Let's get some EDM rolling for you. There we go. Blue is still here. Blue is still here, and he is holding the game against their will. Pink. So if I take the pink kill, it'll be close. 15. I take the orange kill, trade. Let's see what red does. Does red take the orange kill? Does orange trade? Yeah, orange hasn't identified that it's a bot, and stacking against it, like he's gonna try and take the bonus back and hope to hold. Red, I hope red does not take the orange kill right now. Okay, orange suicides. He's a free kill. Red having the opportunity to smack that, take it for free. And he's acting pretty quick. He's put it right there. He wants it. Please, please don't. Alright, he's going straight for the kill. Give him the well played. 7 gives him... I think from that position, red can now snowball this game. Yep, I think he goes 2 trades, 1 trade, 15, 30 troops. Who does he feed to me? Does he manage to get purple? Right, folks. Red had the opportunity to snowball this game. Red left the opportunity to snowball this game. So, 25. We have to go purple now. Alright, we're going in equal cards, equal troops. I don't think red has the speed to combat me. I have a guaranteed trade on 3 as well. But this is a very good endgame. Alright, we get the 40 trade. He is going for my 20. Okay. And that is not terrible, folks. I screwed up with the slider there. If he has a set, it's going to be close. All right, that's a good game. Without a set, I don't think he has it. 26, yeah. Good game. Well played. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why does he only break once? Folks, thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you everyone for watching me play Risk. I had a great time. If you enjoy the content, please consider liking and subscribing. I do have a thing or two that I can teach to anyone who is lower than Grandmaster. However, all of you Grandmasters out there, I am not pretending to be on your level. I am just trying to teach that level that is under me. So, anyone who feels like they could learn something from my channel, please tune in, watch, like, subscribe. I'm going to hit this guy in the face. Alright, thank you everyone. Have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your evening, morning, daytime, whatever it is. Whenever you're watching this, please enjoy. And thank you for tuning in.